I got best point guard in the Sun Belt with me, Terrence Ford, and the man in the middle, Isaiah Nelson. First and foremost, credit to Marshall. What a great job. Obviously, to have a coaching change, roster turnover, for them to pop in and be the number 5 seed and play the way that they have. Throughout the course of the year, that's a good basketball team we just beat. Obviously, they beat us at their place on national television. Coach Corney did a phenomenal job this year, and proud of our effort. To be able to rally back in that second half after they took the lead. I think they said there was 15 lead changes tonight. I think good teams win close basketball games, and we just pulled out a close basketball game. I think biggest thing is we got some clutch rebounds down the stretch, and we've got some big stops down the stretch. And they're talented. Mingo is a tough out. I mean, he's 14 points, 6 assists. He kind of defies the analytics a little bit, stings you from the mid-range, and then he does a great job finding his teammates. Obviously, Obina and Achille Killen, defensive player of the year the defensive player of the year in the league for a reason. He's a problem at the rim. He impacts everything. If he doesn't block it, he's impacting the shot, and that makes things difficult for people. And he's a force on the glass. So just proud to be able to pull this one off. But we came for more than one. We want to go 1-0 3 times.
We'll open up now for questions. In the back left here.
Coach, just describe just the sequences that just back and forth. It was kind of physical, just like the first time around you guys played each other. But what was just the message to the team like the last couple minutes of the game?
They're a physical basketball team to their credit, and they do a good job of it. They're physical at the right times and the right spots. I thought, that we talked a lot about, we wanted to be the hammer, not the nail, right? We wanted to set the tone with the physicality while being smart, playing basketball. Their physicality, a lot of things that they get away with because it's just tough. A lot of jersey holds on cuts and little things. And, I thought we were the more physical team down the stretch in the areas where it mattered, on the glass, at the rim, in ball screen coverages, and which ultimately won us a basketball game.
Go ahead, Kara.
Richie with the ticket. Not that it's the first time it's been like this season, but you finished a game with 4 turnovers. Just what was the key there to having such a successful night and take care of that?
They're the best backcourt in the Sun Belt, and I'll stand on that. And this dude's a warrior. Taryn Todd's a warrior. I think I said it, and this is no slight to anybody in the Sun Belt. Man, there's some good coaches, some good basketball players. For him to not be on any list in the Sun Belt postseason awards, the most efficient offense in the history of the Sun Belt, and this is the guy that runs it. He's got the best assist to turnover ratio in the league, on the number 1 offense in the league, and got 0 recognition. They take care of the basketball. They handle physicality. They make the right reads. Obviously we didn't have a ton of assists. They guard the 3-point line. They make you go score at the rim. But we took care of the basketball against a very physical basketball team. So, Terrence and Taryn, Darian, everybody that handles the ball on the perimeter tonight made good decisions and was tough with the basketball.
Another question front left here.
Isaiah, for you go for almost a double-double in the second half, 10 points, 8 rebounds. What was the key to turning it on for you in the second half?
I really don't know. I think it's just my teammates. My teammates told me it's time to turn it up. We had a game to win, so last time we gave them the game back at their spot, second half, and this time it was win or go home. So I didn't want to lose, and I wasn't ready to go home.
Terrence, just for you, just what was working for you, just obviously taking care of the ball and then just facilitating the way you did tonight?
I think the coaches put together a great game plan. Like, they watch a ton of film with us, so I see pretty much all the openings during film. So when I come to the game, it just feel like second nature.
Tyler over here far right.
Tyler Kenner with the Herald Dispatch in Huntington. You guys, the 2 teams come in, are the only 2 teams in the top 5 for offensive and defensive efficiency in the league. You hear just about every team that comes in, they say that winning the first one is kind of the most difficult in a format like this. When you have 2 of the most high-octane teams going at it, just how important is it to get one under your feet as you move forward?
Yeah, it's big. Obviously, when you're playing away from home, right? and the Sun Belt's done a phenomenal job with the tournament. But all we had today before we walked in the gym was 20 minutes this morning at 8:15 a.m. You know, so it takes a little bit. You got to get used to the building, your surroundings, and you know, again, you mentioned both of us having top 5 offenses and defense. Again, credit to him. Like what a job he's done in year one. He was the right man for the job. Obviously, he's proven that. He's done a phenomenal job. We knew we were in for a war. I mean, obviously they beat us once, so you know, happy to come out on top. But man, that's a good basketball team.
Another one front left here.
Coach, just from, you know, the hotel and the send-off to the game today, what do you think of the fan support?
It's phenomenal. You know, I took a moment before the game to think about it. Want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior. That's something that I probably don't say enough. But took a step back when I was sitting in the locker room, and I'm a blessed man to be around these young men. They impact my life probably way more than I'll ever impact theirs, my family, my son, and my beautiful fiance. And we've been welcomed from the time we got to Jonesboro. We knew it was home. The support we get, the people that we have at our send-off today at the hotel. You turn around and the amount of red in the stands. You know, Arkansas State was well represented tonight in Pensacola. That means the world to me. It's a big reason why I wanted to get that contract extension done and stay put at this place because it is a special place. They care about their players. They care about basketball. And I want to thank all of the support, all of our fans that made the trip.
Go ahead, Kara.
I mean, 21 hours and it's south. And flashing back to last time, the last setback, I think the comment was the game plan was sound, but the execution was not. So how do you tweak the game plan, or is it just a matter of executing this time around?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I think we both, staff and players alike, both learned a lot. You know, obviously, hands down, Richie Riley's coach of the year in the Sun Belt. It's not even close. And what he's done with that group, the turnaround, I think they're picked 12th or 13th and take a share of the regular season is phenomenal. He's got those young men bought into what they're doing. And ultimately, when we lose, it's on me. I mean, and when we win, it's these guys. I'm not the one making the baskets, right? So we're gonna fix some things on our end. These guys are more prepared for what they need to do, and I think you'll see some fire when we come out here tomorrow.